Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy Easy, or you can just call me Evan. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day so far. Welcome back to another EazyDuzIt video. And for today's video, guys, I'm going to be telling you about the time that I almost got rear-ended twice in the same summer in my old car last year. And actually, now that I think about it, it was on the same road as well. So yeah, guys, it's going to be a pretty crazy story. I hope you guys enjoy it, but without further ado, let's hop right into it. Roll the intro. So, yeah, I almost got rear-ended in the same summer on the same road in my old car that I had last year. Yeah. But yeah, I just really wanted to emphasize that this did not happen in the Jeep that I have right now that I just got a couple months ago. Like, this happened to me in my old Buick that I had in my old videos like a year ago, year and a half ago, somewhere in that vicinity. But anyways, the first situation that happened to me last year, it happened to me like right around this time, like early spring, like April, May-ish, right? And then the second situation that happened to me, it happened a little bit later in the summer. Like it happened like, I want to say like July, August, somewhere in that vicinity. Now I just want to say real quick that both of these situations, they were not my fault. They were the people behind me. I don't know if they were texting, if they were talking on the phone, distracted. I don't know what the case may be. Like, I really like to believe that I'm a good driver, and I think I'm a pretty decent driver, but, you know, stuff happens every once in a while, you know. But anyways, here's what happened in the first situation. So I don't exactly remember what day of the week it was. I know for a fact it wasn't a weekend, you know. I believe it was like a Wednesday afternoon at like noon, I believe, right? So like, it's not enough traffic to the point where it's a lot, but it's enough to the point where you gotta make sure you're paying attention, right? And like I said, it's not exactly busy, but like it's enough to the point where you gotta make sure you're paying attention. You know, people are getting out of their house now. They're starting to run errands across my town, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So at this time, I'm trying to get out of my house too. Like, I think I was going to the gym that day. I think I was off of work, so I wasn't really doing a whole lot, but before I went to the gym, I had to fill up on gas. And the gas station that I really like going to, it's a little bit out of the way of me going to my gym, but it's not that bad. It's like 3 minutes from my house, right? And the gym that I go to, it's like 15 minutes the complete opposite way, but you know, it's not really that bad. But the thing that kind of sucks about the gas station that I like going to personally, it's kind of on a busier road. Like the road that it's on, if let's say you're going this way, right? There's 2 lanes right here, and then in the oncoming traffic, there's 2 more lanes on the other side as well. So from where my house is at, if I want to go get gas, I need to take like maybe like 1 or 2 more like side roads in order to get to that main road where the gas station is at. But then when I get to the main road, I need to kind of scooch over and get to the farthest left-hand side, so that way I can wait for oncoming traffic to go, and then I can just kind of judge it and turn left, right? By the way, guys, I really hope I'm making some type of sense. I know I'm not the best storyteller, but I'm just trying to, you know, I'm just trying to make you guys visualize exactly what I'm trying to say, you know what I mean? But anyways, like I was saying, like when I get to the main road, I need to be on the farthest left-hand lane, so that way I can wait until all the traffic comes by, right? And then I can turn, right? And at this point, like, I'm just waiting for the oncoming traffic to go, and I'm waiting for some space so I can be able to turn, right? Like, there's literally nothing at all I can do. There's oncoming traffic in both lanes coming this way, right? So I can't turn. I can't do anything at this point. I just gotta wait. And I take a second to look at my mirror right here, and I see there's a lot of traffic behind me, but you know, I don't really think much of it. Like, whoever's behind me in this lane, like, they either gotta wait or they're gonna have to try and find some room to try and go around me on the right hand side, right? But like I was saying, like, there's a lot of traffic behind me, so I don't think they're really gonna be able to try and get over, so they're just gonna have to sit behind me and wait, right? So at this point, I take my eyes off of the mirror and I'm just looking straight at this point. Like, I'm just trying to see if I can turn yet, right? And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, like, I just hear somebody's tire start squealing behind me, like, "Arr!" So I look up again and I see this, like, I want to say like maybe like a 2006, 2007-ish gray Chevy truck just kind of like start like swerving a little bit, and at the last second his car jerks right before he hits the back of my car. And literally the last second of that last little jerk to the left, I heard a boom. And at this point, the way the pop was, it really sounded like his brakes went. But I knew he didn't hit me because I didn't feel anything, right? So now at this point, I know for a fact I heard a big boom or a big pop or something like that, but I know for a fact he didn't hit my car, obviously, because like I didn't feel it, you know what I mean? So like I was saying, the traffic this day, it was just weird. Like there was just all kinds of traffic just coming this way. So I had to wait like another 10 to 15 seconds until I was finally able to turn. And then when I was finally able to turn into the gas station, I kind of angled my car once I got into the little driveway of my gas station. I angled my car in a way to the point where I could kind of see what exactly happened behind my car and what exactly happened to the car that almost hit me. And when I kind of angled my car like that, I could actually see what happened. And it actually turns out that because of him having to slam on his brakes because he wasn't paying attention to what was going on in front of him, during that last little jerk that he did to the left, like I said before, the car behind him, I think he was traveling a little bit too closely to him, and he actually ended up rear-ending the guy that almost hit me. And like when I turned my car to angle when I first got into the driveway of the gas station, the guy who almost hit me in the truck, he was just in his truck just sitting there like, you know, like you could kind of tell he was already kind of having a bad day, you know? He just looked really pissed off already. The guy who hit the truck behind me, he was already outside. Like he was already on 911 on his phone. You know, he was already outside checking out both cars, seeing what exactly happened. And it was a lot worse of a situation than I thought it was. But in a way, like both guys were fine. Nobody was hurt. But obviously the truck behind me that almost hit me, the back of his truck, it was pretty messed up. And on top of that, the guy who hit him, the hood of his car was all messed up, you know. But all in all, like everybody was fine, nobody was hurt, and my car survived. I don't know how, but the back of my Buick, it survived. So yeah, like during that whole situation, like I had no doubt in my mind that I had anything to do with it, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, obviously in a way I was kind of the cause of it, but like there's nothing I could do, you know? I was literally just sitting here waiting to take a left so I can turn, you know? Like I can't do anything. What do you want me to do? Turn into traffic and like get hit? I can't do that, you know what I mean? So like that's why in the end I didn't kind of wait around for the cops to come or anything like that, because like there was nothing I could do, you know what I mean? So all I did was I just pulled into the gas station, filled up, and I left, you know? Like it sucks that it happened to those guys, but like I said, like there's nothing I could do in that situation. But now I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys about the second situation that happened in the same summer and on the same road, by the way, if I forgot to tell you guys. Now, I don't think I've told you guys this in past videos, which I'm pretty sure I haven't, but you never know. But for you guys who don't know, I have two jobs. I have one job that I work like all year round in a hospital, and then I have another job that I work in the summertime. Now for my job in the summertime, I actually work at a little restaurant that we have on the beach right down the road from my house. And on the specific beach that I work at, like you have a lot of stuff going on down there, you know what I mean? Like we have the little restaurant that I work at, right? You have a really good beach, and on top of that, we also have a beach club. So like on like a Friday night, Saturday night, even Sunday night sometime too, like a lot of people like to go there, get drunk, and you know, just have a good time. So that whole entire area on the beach that I work at, it's popping all summer long just about. And like the town that I live in, there's not really a whole lot of like really big things that happen, you know, just like a lot of like really local events and stuff like that happen. But for the most part, if you want to go to like a really big and a really popular concert, the majority of the time you're gonna have to go to Buffalo for that. So my boss at the restaurant down there, she's also in charge of everything that goes on down there just about. So everything that happens at the beach club, everything that happens at the beach, and everything that happens at the restaurant, she's in charge of everything down there just about. And I don't know how this came about, but she actually found a way to book DJ Pauly D from Jersey Shore down there to DJ this one day. I think it was like a Sunday at the beach club. So the second that I heard about that, I knew the whole entire town was gonna go crazy, and I was right. Everybody was like, yo, we gotta go to DJ Pauly D, we gotta go. But me, like, I don't necessarily don't care about DJ Pauly D. Like, it would be really cool to watch him and meet him and all this stuff, but I care about money, you know what I mean? Like, I had to work that day anyway. And plus, like, all of my friends, like, they didn't really care about it either, you know? Like, they were doing their own thing. I had to work down there that day, so it is what it is, you know what I mean? But the number one thing that I was really freaking nervous about that day was driving to work. Oh my God, I've never seen my town as hectic as it was that day that DJ Pauly D was there. Oh my God. All right, so I'm gonna try my best to make another visual for you guys. So in order for me to get to my job from my house, it's like a 6 or 7 minute drive, right? But like halfway through my route to work, there's a light that I have to go through. So typically from my house and my job, it's pretty much a straight drive. Like I get out of my driveway, I turn left, and it's basically just a straight drive down to the beach. And you know, I park and then I walk to work, right? And some days I get really lucky and I get the green light and I'm able to just keep going, right? But this particular day I couldn't, because there was a line coming from my work at the beach all the way out to the light, but the line, it curved all the way onto the main road of the first accident that I was talking to you guys about. So basically, my only option at this point was to turn right onto that main road of the first accident, find exactly where the line stops, go behind it, and then try and find if there's somewhere I can turn around so I can get at the back of the line, right? But take another guess about what this requires me to do. That's right. In order for me to do that, I have to wait for oncoming traffic to stop again so I can take a left-hand turn yet again. So it's the same situation as the first one, right? So I'm just sitting here, I'm just chilling, waiting for the oncoming traffic to just kind of go by so I can turn, right? And then before you know it, once again, I hear somebody behind me going, "Arr!" I hear their tires just going crazy, just "Arr!" So I look up, I look behind me. I forgot what kind of car this guy was in. I believe he was in a truck as well, but this time it actually didn't cause any type of accident. So yeah, I'm looking at my mirror and I see this guy going crazy. His tires are squealing, going "Arr!" But luckily there was nobody to the right of him in the right-hand lane, so he was actually able to go around me. And as he's going around me, he's honking his horn at me like I'm doing something wrong. Now, I'm not the type to do road rage, but on occasions, if somebody does something stupid on the road, I'm like, what the hell are you doing, bro? What are you thinking? You know what I mean? Just little moments like that. So as this guy's going by me, he's honking his horn at me. I'm just looking at him like, what are you doing? What are you thinking, man? You know? But besides that, like, that was pretty much the end of the situation. Like, he went past me, almost hit me, you know what I'm saying? But after he passed me, honking his horn at me or whatever, like, that was basically it. Like, nobody else had to slam on their brakes. Everybody else behind me was paying attention to what they were doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what these guys are doing. I don't know if they're texting on a very busy road. That's not a good idea. And also, by the way, on this main road that I'm talking about, that these situations both happened on, like, it's not even like we're going like 25 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour. Like, it's 45 through here. So, like, you better make sure you're paying attention. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it kind of sucks that people have to kind of wait in the left-hand lane to turn. Like, there's no center lane, but you know, it is what it is, man. You know, you just got to stay alert. But this day was crazy because it takes me like 7 minutes to get to work down there, and on this particular day, it took me like 20. But what I'm trying to say is, like, when you're driving, just make sure that you're not distracted, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure that you're constantly looking ahead of you, making sure you know what's going on and what you're doing, you know what I mean? And I don't know exactly how many of you guys have your driver's license or your permit or whatever, but like, I love being able to drive and go to different places that I actually want to go to, but like, it's all about being safe about it, you know what I mean? So yeah, guys, that is gonna be the little story time on how I almost got rear-ended twice in the same summer on the same road. Yeah, but I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button. Also subscribe if you're new to the channel. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. And if you were driving today, please be safe. Please, I beg you, please be safe. Don't text and drive. Don't call and drive. Don't Spotify and drive, even though I kind of do it sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. I Spotify and drive sometimes, but I'm safe about it. I'm safe about it. I pick a song real quick and then I put that thing down. I promise you. But I love you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.